For me, he cannot get out for this contract because a lot of consequences that are going to face if he don't fight this, he fulfill this commitment. He's a self-proclaimed GOAT.
Right.
Self-proclaimed GOAT because he can't even claim in which part that he can claim that he's the only. He cannot claim that he's the only undefeated fighter who retired. There's a lot of fighters, at least more than 15 fighters who retired undefeated. Unfinished business, and the first one, like there's a doubt, like I'm supposedly won the fight, and there's a lot of distraction on the first fight. I got injured my shoulder, my rotator cuff, so that's why I got operated right after the fight. So we need rematch. So people deserve this.
He didn't know what he was signing. He definitely knew what he was signing. He definitely knew what he was getting himself into. But what can I say? I mean, at some point things just get real, and it got real. So that's where
Manny Pacquiao faced Floyd Mayweather on live TV after a dispute over their rematch, and said fans deserved the fight, and pointed out confusion about it being labeled an exhibition fight. He told Mayweather to stop the tactics and follow what was agreed in the contract deal.
This fight because the last time that we had, like I'm not 100% conditioned because ready for the fight because I have injury shoulder injury. So that's why right after the fight I go straight to the hospital and get operated.
Do you feel like he's ducking you? Like he may not be in as good as shape as you are right now?
Talking about ducking since before the first fight.
Jazz Mather made it clear that the exhibition idea is completely off the table, insisting the agreement is for a professional fight. He also suggested Floyd Mayweather is avoiding Manny Pacquiao because he may not be in peak condition or shape and could risk his undefeated 50-0 record if he loses.
our focus comes down to looking at this fight and trying to get this fight across the finish line. Is he scared? I mean, why would he else make up trying to turn it into an exhibition? So exhibition is completely off the table. He needs to, if he wants to be, look, he claims he's TBE. All the guys around him that are on his payroll claim he's TBE. Everyone claims he's TBE, right? But when you really look at it, the fans know Manny Pacquiao is an 8th division world champion. Yeah. Floyd Mayweather is not, right? Manny Pacquiao has certain accolades and achievements that other Floyd Mayweather doesn't. Now, Floyd Mayweather has an undefeated record. So does Rocky Marciano. Great. He's not unique in any form or...
Jazz Mather made it clear that the exhibition idea is not an option at all and stressed that the agreement is strictly for a professional fight. He also suggested that Floyd Mayweather may be avoiding Manny Pacquiao because he might not be in top condition or fighting shape and could put his undefeated 50-0 record at risk if he ends up losing.
That's exactly what I was going to say. I think it's Mayweather playing games and fooling the fans, the people interested in this fight and everybody, just playing games to make it even a bigger fight, to make it a little more interesting, to make Pacquiao mad and frustrated, and because it's a fight that definitely Pacquiao wants, Mayweather wants. I think it's just Mayweather doing what he normally does and controversy and making it harder for everybody. But I guarantee you that this man is training. This guy is always healthy, always staying in shape. So come the day of the fight, he'll be.
Robert Garcia said Floyd Mayweather is using mind games to build hype for the fight and to frustrate Manny Pacquiao. He added that the ongoing confusion around the contract and talk of an exhibition is part of a psychological strategy. He believes Mayweather is using publicity and uncertainty to unsettle Pacquiao, while also keeping focus on their rematch negotiations.
It was announced by Netflix, right, in February as a professional boxing match at the Sphere in Las Vegas. And then a few weeks ago, Floyd said it was an exhibition and that the Sphere was not guaranteed as the location. Let me ask you, Manny, when you first heard that Floyd said, no, it's not a professional fight, it's an exhibition, what were you thinking?
I called Jazz right away. What happened? What happened? Like, that's not what we signed. Like, we signed a real fight. So and he got his advance. Why he's announcing like this propaganda exhibition, that blah blah blah, everything like that. So Jazz told me this. I don't have an idea. So let's.
Why do you think that he wants it to be an exhibition, even though he signed a contract? Floyd's signature is on.
Manny Pacquiao said he felt confused and frustrated right away after Floyd Mayweather publicly stated that their rematch would be an exhibition, even though both sides had already signed a contract for a professional fight.
Professional
So
fight.
why do you think that Floyd is now saying, after he signed a contract for a professional fight, no, it's an exhibition? Why do you think? Do you have an opinion, a theory?
I think he's scared of losing. I mean, he's scared of losing because that's his, his leverage for, to go around and have exhibition because of his undefeated record. But if that record will ruin, then what else that he can leverage for to go around and have an exhibition match?
I mean, he could leverage what you do. You've lost fights because you fought everyone, right?
Yeah.
So you're still one of the greatest fighters who ever lived, and you can leverage the fact that you're Manny Pacquiao. But you think it means that much to him to be undefeated, that even though there's so much money on the line and he's already signed it, he now wants it to be an exhibition?
Then, that's I always say that it doesn't matter if you're an undefeated fighter, and you are.
Yeah.
What I can say is like he's a self-proclaimed GOAT.
Right.
Self-proclaimed GOAT because
Pacquiao claimed that Floyd is referring to the rematch as an exhibition because he fears losing and hurting his perfect 50-0 record. He argued that the undefeated record is Mayweather's main legacy and a key point of leverage in business, and that if it is ever broken, he would lose his strongest advantage in boxing.
Guys, I'm gonna start with you, man, because there are a lot of people, I guess, worried because of a lot of the hype, a lot of the news coming out surrounding this fight that it may not happen. What would you say to those people?
So as of now, the fight isn't canceled. It's contracted. As I've stated in multiple interviews over the past week, there's been many contracts that have been signed, and not just one. Advances have been given, loans have been taken out against the purse, right? Because this is a Netflix paper, so they're treating it as like a movie, a film contract, rather than a typical fight contract, right? So typical fight contract, you can't get your advance. You're gonna get a 10% or a 20% depending on the promoter and who you're working with, and then you get paid on fight night. In this case, it's a bit different because Netflix paper is a AAA paper and you can get cash against it. So you want to, whatever you want to call it, a loan, a cash advance, whatever you want to call it, he's taken money out against it, and it's with lawyers at the moment. He has a legal team that has got involved out of Los Angeles. They've reviewed everything. There's no real way out.
When asked about Mayweather advance payment, Mayweather did not share exact details, but confirmed it was an 8-figure advance. He chose not to speak on Mayweather's personal financial situation, saying his attention stayed only on the contract and professional side of the agreement.
And how it could be controversy over whether it's going to be an exhibition or a real fight. Like, that's something that should be discussed from day one. I don't get that part. Like, so maybe he's trying to piss Manny off a little bit, make him, fight out of his character. But Floyd's a winner, so he wants to win. So it might be skullduggery, who knows?
Guys in the chat are asking where Paulie's at. Paulie's actually traveling today. He'll be back tomorrow. But he thinks that actually Pacquiao knows about this as well, and this is a work from both sides. And we're trying to get us to talk about it, trying to get the news media minute to be talking about this weekly, which we are. We have to. This is everything that these guys do when you've got living legends who are looking to fight again. It's gonna make headlines, and these consistent deadlines that they keep pushing and making make this a little bit interesting, but it possibly could be just the work. Both of these guys are good marketers. Mayweather is a marketing genius.
Analysts say the debate over whether the fight is a professional bout or an exhibition is unexpected, since this should have been decided from the beginning. They believe this confusion is causing extra tension and may also be a planned move by both sides to build more attention for the fight.
Number one, as we stand, this fight is not canceled. I know that there were some things spreading around, some boxing news outlets and stuff yesterday. It is not canceled in any way. Floyd Mayweather is in a breach. He is officially in a breach. He's been in a breach since the day he went out and said what he said on Saturday, but he's officially in a breach as of yesterday. He has a cure period. There are certain things that he needs to do, and he has multiple breaches, not just one. So this was never an exhibition. It was never going to be an exhibition. It was never signed as an exhibition. Manny Pacquiao has no interest in doing an exhibition with Floyd. And just for the record, what the public doesn't know, Floyd Mayweather signed not one, not two, but 3 different agreements on 3 different dates with 2 different parties that ultimately got intertwined in the month of January. And this is all related to his return to professional boxing.
Jazz Mather has confirmed that despite ongoing controversies and public disagreements surrounding Floyd Mayweather comments, the fight is still officially on. He emphasized that the agreement is for a real professional bout, not an exhibition, and insisted all parties sign binding contracts for a sanctioned fight. Mather also stated that Mayweather
on October 24th, the second one was on November 6th, third one was on December 14th. He received money for all 3 agreements when he signed them, okay? Not only that, he's taken an advance on his purse on this Mayweather-Pacquiao fight, okay, on his fight against Pacquiao. So there's another lender also that's now involved in this, okay? So him saying that it's not at the Sphere, him saying that there's no real fight, it's complete bullshit.
Jazz Mather said Floyd Mayweather signed 3 separate contracts on different dates with different parties, all clearly linked to a professional fight agreement. Because of this, Mather argued there is no chance Mayweather misunderstood the terms, since each document was signed, paid against, and supported by formal legal records.
Sugar Ray Robinson, I think this is the greatest pound-for-pound fighter who ever lived. That's number 2 on the all-time list. The CEO of Manny Pacquiao Promotions, Jazz Mather. Guys, thanks for joining.
However, when it comes to predicting the outcome of the fight, sports analyst Max Kellerman believes Pacquiao would win comfortably, saying that Manny Pacquiao is the 2nd greatest pound-for-pound fighter in boxing history, behind only Sugar Ray Robinson, who is widely considered the greatest boxer of all time.
Mario
And you liked it. How did you score that fight?
I had Pacquiao winning, but that's only because I had money on the fight. But I was in Vegas for that fight, and look, he fought a lot better than people thought he was going to fight. He hadn't fought in a long time. Speed was still there. Just the pace, he can't keep it up for the entirety of the fight like he used to. He just couldn't do it anymore.
Stop that, man.
Experts say Manny Pacquiao is still more active in the ring compared to Floyd Mayweather, especially when looking at their recent form in his fight against Mario Barrios. Pacquiao showed moments of his well-known speed, fast combinations, and strong aggressive movement that reminded fans of his best years. He was able to close distance quickly and land punches in high numbers, which showed that his timing and natural athletic ability are still there. However, the fight also made it clear that he has some limits, as he could not keep that same fast pace in every round. As the match went on, he began to slow down and tire, which is normal considering his age and long break from full-time boxing even. So his performance helped strengthen the idea that Pacquiao is still the more active and attack-focused fighter compared to Mayweather, who has mostly stayed retired from professional boxing.
Manny or Floyd, if it's a real fight?
Well, a lot of people are actually picking Manny because Floyd has been, totally out of the gym. Maybe he has to pick Mayweather. Why? He's too skilled, man. Too skilled, too smart. We see Pacquiao running the mountains every day with 50 people around him. He wants to be the first one, so he's killing himself. He's working his legs. He is a warrior, but at 48, his body can't take that much.
Age is just a number.
And I'll bet you Mayweather, people think, oh, Mayweather's out of shape. He's not training behind curtains. That doing workouts. That is not. That's just to be. And I'll bet you know.
Despite Manny Pacquiao's explosive speed, powerful punches, and non-stop pressure, veteran trainer Robert Garcia still believes Floyd Mayweather's style would decide a head-to-head fight. Garcia says Mayweather's elite defense, sharp counter-punching, and high ring IQ are built to stop Pacquiao's aggressive high-volume attack. He agrees that Pacquiao's quick bursts and offensive rhythm could still create strong moments in the fight, but over time Mayweather's ability to read timing, control distance, and avoid damage would start to take over. Garcia also points out that Floyd's patience and tactical discipline allow him to adjust during the fight and take advantage as opponents begin to slow down in the end. He concludes that styles make fights, and in this matchup Mayweather's defensive control and adaptability would give him the consistent edge over Pacquiao's aggressive but less sustainable approach.
Ask this question. Is this good for boxing? Is this kind of sad in a way?
It's
it's turning into WWF versus being real boxing. Like, this is just, I don't want to call it ridiculous. I mean, you have the right to do something that you love. And if you can do it and make money off of it and turn it into a spectacle and give people an experience, I mean, there's something to it. If I could have saw Big George Foreman and Muhammad Ali, even at the states that they were in later in life, get back into the ring, like they would have had to help Muhammad get to the ring, that, you know, Big George would have probably made it to the ring on his own, unassisted. And we got to see them get into the ring. And I'm not like, it sounds like a bit with it, which it is a little bit of a bit, but in actuality and reality, to see them in real life get back into the ring, even if it was just to like stand there and shake for the whole entire round and Big George move around, like there could be some value. There's value to it because of what the historical value connected to.
Do you think Pacquiao versus Mayweather is still a real fight, or just hype? Share your thoughts in the comments.